In this video, we are going to cover best practices for using iconic smart symbols in our HMI. We will focus on two concepts. The first concept is having data sources share a single binding where possible. This will give us the ability to reuse our smart symbols throughout our project without having to define a smart property for each unique equipment property. To demonstrate this concept, I have a pump graphic. The pump is a group of vector objects. The vector objects have dynamics connected to various properties of the pump. For this example, we are connected to four properties: temperature, temperature set point, motor RPM, and power. If we convert the group to a smart symbol, we will have four smart properties for each of the pump properties. This is not a bad thing in and of itself. However, if we need 100, 1,000, 100,000 pump graphics, changing four properties for each pump is time-consuming. To merge the four properties into one smart property, we will check the Optimize Hierarchical Data Sources checkbox. The Optimize Hierarchical Data Sources feature identifies common hierarchical roots in the data sources and creates a smart property. It then appends the unique portion of the tag as part of the smart binding. Notice how my Edit Smart Properties dialog only has one data source. When I press OK and go to the Properties tab, we can see we have our root asset smart property. The property does not include any of the equipment properties: temperature, temperature set point, motor RPM, or power. The equipment properties are defined on the data sources of the individual elements. If I expand my smart symbol and go to the dynamics and open the smart binding editor, we can see our data source. The data source is our root source property plus the equipment property as a string. We can see this for all of our data sources. Using this feature, we can reuse the smart symbol across any pump in our facility. The only property we would need to change is the root asset. The second concept is using the smart symbol library to rapidly deploy our smart symbols. In my library, I create a power switch. If I drag the symbol on the display, the color dynamics and pick actions are pre-configured. To get the switch to work with my pump, we just need to match the data source. If we go to runtime, we can see the pump and power switch work together with little configuration. Smart symbols have several features to decrease engineering time and improve the user experience while building the HMI. Data source optimization and the symbol library utilization require planning at the beginning of the project, but can yield huge time savings if implemented effectively.